Tracy, you gonna tell me what in the chin show you're talking about?
Yeah, when the chin chots they talked about.
Sorry.
Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Firefly The Message, episode 12. Eager to get to it. I haven't watched Firefly in nearly a week. So, like, subscribe, comment if you have a mind to. Also, I do have a Patreon account if anyone's interested in watching the full reactions to the videos. The link is always below. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, I'm not going to watch previously. La 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 la.
Proof of alien life. That's right. Go ahead and laugh, sir. But what you see inside this room will change your life forever. It will haunt your dreams and harrow, yes, your very soul.
Yep, it's a cow fetus.
Guess so. Does seem to have an awful lot of limbs.
It's mutated.
But cow? How do you figure?
It's upside down.
Oh yeah, cow.
And I'm out 12 bits. I really know how to show a girl a disgusting time.
Poor little thing, never even saw the light of day. Now it's in show business.
This is weird.
We managed to find the bright side of every single thing.
Got this booth to ourselves for 5 whole minutes. Tell me more good stuff about me.
Well, you're
Kiss.
kind of genius when it comes to machines, and your eyes are.
Yeah, eyes, yeah.
And I don't know how to Well, plus, every other girl I know is either married or closely related to me, so you're literally the only girl in the world.
Uh-oh. This is bad. God, he's terrible.
Thing to say.
I was joking.
Back on Osiris, you probably had nurses and debutantes crawling all over you, but down here at the bottom of the barrel, it's just me.
Oh, shit.
I'm glad I rated higher than Dead Bessie here.
Oh my God, it's grotesque. Oh, and there's something in a jar.
Scare her away again, did you?
Good one, Wash.
This may come as a shock, but I'm actually not very good at talking to girls.
Why? Is there someone you are good at talking to?
Ours is a peaceful race, and we must live in harmony.
Struck out again, did you?
It's like something out of a fable. This priceless artifact, the biggest score of my unseemly career, and no one will touch it.
The Lassiter's universally known. Fencing it is like fencing the Mona Lisa.
Mona who?
You're out of your league.
Treasure wave, you holding some post for me?
Yeah, got yourself quite a haul.
Any packages for me?
My food is problematic.
Girl's mind-reading genius. Can't even figure out how to eat Ice Planet. Got a good discount on account of my intimidating manner.
This one's addressed to you and Zoe, Mal.
Don't remember ordering any parts.
The little one's for Kyle.
I got post.
Might we all want to step a few paces back before he opens that?
Ha-ha. It's from my mother.
So, do aliens live among us?
Yeah, one of them's a doctor.
I made you the enclosed.
Jane's mother.
Enclosed to keep you warm in your travels. How's it sit? Pretty cunning, don't you think?
I think it's the sweetest hat ever.
Man walks down the street in that hat, people know he's not afraid of anything.
What'd y'all order a dead guy for?
Ooh, 7 years earlier. Wait a minute. I thought the whole thing was 9 years after the war ended. Is that the dude that got delivered?
Thanks. I didn't know you were out there.
Sort of point. Stealth. You may have heard of it.
I don't think they covered that in basic.
Well, at least they covered dropping your weapon so you can eat beans and get yourself shot.
Yeah, I got a badge in that. Won't happen again.
It does? I'm just gonna watch.
Anything interesting out there? You don't mind my asking?
About 30 troops behind those buildings. Mortars. No rollers yet. I expect they plan to peck at us for a spell before they charge. They had 2 scouts sniffing, but I took them down.
Wow, I didn't hear a single thing.
First rule of battle, little one. Don't ever let them know where you are.
Ah.
Of course, there are other schools of thought.
That was bracing. They don't like it when you shoot at them. I worked that out myself. Tracy, ain't you dead yet?
Through no fault of my own.
I really wanted your beans.
They're gonna come right through here. They got rollers?
Oh, they got every damn thing. How's the lieutenant?
Started screaming. Where's his arms? We had to go back and find him.
What the hell happened?
He ain't even hurt. He's got 10 pretty fingers on his hands like the most of men. But he's screaming like they're gone, crying. He ain't said a word in 2 hours.
These kids.
Sir, do we hold?
I don't want to die here. Forgive me saying, this rock ain't worth it. Not our lives.
Everybody dies, Tracy. Someone's carrying a bullet for you right now, doesn't even know it. The trick is, die of old age before it finds you. Zoe, you heard the lieutenant give the order to join up with the 22nd.
I did.
Round him up then. And you heard the lieutenant too.
Yeah, I'm gonna rat you out, sorry.
Ain't me, I'm worried on. If the lieutenant ever gets his mind back together, this shouldn't go on his record. Ain't his fault he couldn't take it.
Seeker?
Is it bad? It's glorious. Come on, we gotta move. I can't. You know the old saying. That don't make any kind of sense. Zoe?
I got nothing. But it's definitely Tracy.
You know this guy?
Listen, now, you gotta get this thing out of my station. Human transport on a postal route is very, very illegal.
Well, who sent it?
I don't know, there's no return.
How long has it been here?
You're a week, that's why I waved you. This can't stay here.
You don't smell.
I know. Indecently preserved.
We're taking him on board?
We are.
Don't know if I see the percentage in that.
Let's strain your brain trying. It might break something.
What's going on? Did we get something fun?
You are such a boo.
If you want me to do a proper autopsy.
Cut him up?
Not just yet, thank you, doctor.
Robot.
What do you got?
Kaylee's miffed.
This is a message for Zoe and for Malcolm Reynolds. Fallen in with untrustworthy folk, making a bunch of bad calls. All that matters is I expect to be shuffled off. And you two are the only people I trust to get me where I'm going, which is home. I'd like my body to be with my folks on St. Albans. We got the family plot there, and my mom and dad, well, they deserve to know I died. You know, it's funny. We went to the war never looking to come back, but it's the real world I couldn't survive. You two carried me through that war, and now I need you to carry me just a little bit further. Tell my folks I wanted to do right by them and that I'm at peace and all. When you can't run anymore, you crawl, and when you can't do that, well, yeah, you know the rest. Thanks, both of you. Oh, yeah, and make sure my eyes is closed, will you?
Wash?
St. Albans ain't but a 2-day ride. We burn hard enough.
That might make your schedule a little.
It's all right.
That was nice of her. Man, that was sad.
Can I help you?
You are an ugly-looking little quib, you know that?
Look, if there's a problem, you know,
So you have to be asking yourself, ugly as you are, how repulsive looking the guy that's gonna make you his little woman gonna be? I mean, prison is a lonely place. So what kind of sorry-ass troll is gonna get blue enough to grapple with you?
I've broken no law.
Transportation of human cargo, especially dead cargo, through the Allied postal system is punishable by 5 to 10 years on the penal moon. Plus, you don't know this yet, but you resisted arrest. Where's my body?
I never saw a body. But wait, there was a crate big enough for one. I mean, I did hand that over just a little while ago.
Lovely. Who got it?
Malcolm Reynolds.
Malcolm Reynolds. Where do you suppose he's off to?
He captains a Firefly. You should be able to capture him if you leave now.
Are you telling me to leave? Relax, you've been great. And I was just bluffing with that stuff about arresting you. I mean, who needs that kind of paperwork? Skunk, light him on fire.
No.
Tell anyone we were here. Warn Captain Reynolds that we're coming, and you'll wish that we burned you. Boys, let's go find us a corpse.
Be with my folks on St. Albans. We got the family plot there, and my mom and dad never looking to come back, but it's the real world I couldn't survive.
Don't know the boy's denomination, but...
Oh, no, it's good. The Lord should ought to look after the dead. Me, I see a stiff. Just get the urge to, do stuff. Like work out or run around. Maybe get some trim if there's a willing woman about. Not that I get flush from corpses or anything. I ain't crazy. You gonna read over me when I get taken down, Shepard?
I suspect you'll be around long after we're all gone.
What the The hell are you doing?
Oh, River, that might not be the best place to...
Very comfortable.
I guess we do all have different reactions to death.
Ah,
I thought I was gonna die.
weirdo.
Well, Colonel was dead drunk.
We couldn't even move him. So, Tracy just nipped it right off his face.
And you never seen a man more proud of his mustache than Colonel Oberon. I mean, in all my life, I will never love a woman the way this officer loved that lip ferret. Oh, next morning he wakes up, it's gone, and he is furious. But he can't just say, you know, someone stole my mustache. So he calls together all the platoons.
We thought he was gonna shoot us.
And he comes up to Tracy. Tracy's wearing the goram thing on his face.
He glued it on.
The colonel must have said something.
Hilarious. All right.
You are in possession of stolen goods and arrest and prepare for docking.
Alas, sir.
That was quick.
Do you think Saffron tipped them off?
This is Captain Reynolds. I think there's been a mistake.
There's been a lot of mistakes, Captain. The latest of which is you taking that crate.
We took in a lot of inventory today. If something got mixed in, we'll be sure to hand it back. But I don't think we're your men. Let me check through the cargo. Is it marked at all?
I think twice about playing games with me there, mister. I will blow you to pieces.
You do that, your precious crate gonna be in bitty shards. Now, I got deliveries to make, officer, so you just lock onto my trajectory, and I'll take a look here, see if anything matches your description.
Police procedure has changed since I was little.
He goes back, you keep him occupied. What do I do? Shadow puppets?
Take care of it.
I don't get this. They're after Tracy?
There's something else in that box.
That ain't right.
Neither's being blowed up. There's nothing about this sits right with me.
Empty.
Well, they want this body for something, and I'm guessing it ain't a proper burial. Guess you are doing an autopsy.
You really think there's something in there?
Using corpses for smuggling is a time-honored, repulsive custom.
Maybe it's gold.
And maybe he was a friend of ours and you need to show a little respect.
I got respect. I'm just saying, gold.
He's been open before.
How's that?
It's good work. Scar's nearly invisible.
Well, let's see what's in there.
What?
Try for a dead fella.
Settle down! Settle! That's enough!
He was cutting on me, sir.
I know it! I told him to!
You told him to. What for?
Because you were dead!
Right. I suppose I was. Hey there, Zoe.
Private?
You feeling my calmer now?
Yes, Sarge. Sarge.
Yeah?
I think I'm naked. Sorry for jumping on you the way I did. I was a little confounded.
Emerging from that state can be disorienting. Can you bring that pan, please? You can take that.
All right. You want to explain to me exactly why you got yourself all corpsified and mailed to me? What are you running from?
Yeah.
Run to.
Explain.
I just wanted to get home, that's all. Except there's them that take exception to that while I was in possession of their property.
What'd you boost, Tracy? More importantly, who'd you boost it from?
Well,
Captain, this man appears to be in cardiac arrest.
What? Tracy, you having a heart attack? You don't look like he's having a heart attack.
don't pay any attention to your machines, Doc. They'll fib to you. Heart's just fine. Better than fine. Just runs a little hotter than usual, that's all.
It's not just the heart muscle, it's everything.
That's what I took, Mal.
Tracy, you gonna tell me what in the chin show you're talking about?
Yeah, when the chin chop chops I talked
Sure,
about.
sorry. Sure.
Ooh, maybe she's been upgraded or something. Maybe whatever's been happening to him is related to what's happened to River.
So your innards ain't your innards?
They got scooped out. Replaced every bit.
What'd you want to go and do that for?
For the money. They're paying me to transport what they stuck in.
You're smuggling human organs?
They're grown in a lab. The only way they can move them is in a person. Not sure why.
Because the technology's not ready. Blasphemies are unapproved. Likely unstable. You're not just a carrier, you're an incubator.
I was supposed to be at the drop spot 2 weeks ago, a clinic in Ariel. They were to open me up, take out the goods, and put my own workings back.
So what happened?
A better offer. Another buyer was willing to go 3 times the going rate. It's enough so I could get my folks off that rock they've been forced to live on. Set them up someplace better, someplace warm.
That's real nice.
But your better offer went south.
Yeah, I got myself in a little bit of a pickle, Sarge. The folks I was working for must have got wind of what I had planned. I showed up. My new buyer was dead, and there were some men waiting for me.
But you got away.
Only just. I knew they'd never stop looking for me so long as I was alive.
So you died and figured they'd stop looking for you.
Well, ask them.
I think maybe you figured wrong.
I think Kaylee's got a new crush already. Maybe Simon's the one that's The last person around. She's settling for him.
Ow! Your dead army buddy's on the bridge.
He ain't dead.
Kaylee, get him out of here and strap in.
Now, why you got me chatting with your peons?
Tracy, you go on down below. We'll handle this.
Well, we're just seeing some technical difficulties, officer.
I stepped over a lot of bodies to get to that one you got in your hold. You play this right, yours won't have to be among them.
Sarge.
The captain ordered you off the bridge.
We'd love to let you boys talk, but that last pop you gave us knocked out our 4 couples, so we're gonna have to park it if you want the tour.
All right, Captain, we can do this on the ground just as easy.
Attention crew, this is the captain. Sit down and hang on to something.
Yeah, what's going on there?
You okay? So I can let go of you now.
Oh, you can. When the gravity drive and actual gravity start working against each other, it tosses the lunch about a bit.
Your pilot's pretty wild.
Oh, I can thread a needle with this bird. He's the best.
It's good to know. So are you and he,
Sweeties? Oh, hell no. He's married to Zoe.
Zoe got married?
Yeah.
Yeah, next you'll be telling me she smiles. Has emotions.
She must have been such a stone-cold Zhang Sasha during the war.
I think the Sarge was even a little bit afraid of her. Now she's married. Well, it's good. People making a life for each other.
Kenny likes the sound of that.
Don't need no air to this ice cube. Now let's park it.
Just, looking for a good spot, officer.
It's a little strange. There's a fed station right here, but our friends haven't made a transmission since they broke out.
Well, not really fans.
You know, mostly just stuff like this. Just finding myself in one scrape or another. You know, if you got put in a bad spot at all, Kaylee, I'd be real unhappy.
I think you're crazy to follow us in here.
They're not behind us anymore. I didn't think of that. Whoa! Okay. Ah!
Yeah, that was a great point. Why not just fly above them?
Awake helps. There. Now, shut down the main power. They might not read our auxiliary under all this.
What if they come down, try to get a visual?
Well, she's not a small ship. Why aren't we moving?
Probably part of some genius plan to give the feds a slip.
Yeah, probably. Options. We're only as good as long as the roof holds out. Direct hit above us, ship's electrics will be fried. We'll have to climb out.
Yeah, or get dug out. Captain, there is another way.
Captain said to stay put.
I just want to see what's happening.
We're cornered, outgunned, and it's only a matter of time before they find us. What's left of us. Let's not wait for that to happen.
What are you saying, preacher?
I'm saying we make good on what we said we were going to do. Let's call them. Fly out of this canyon. Let them board.
Give ourselves up.
It's our only choice.
We let these men board, we're taking an awful chance. These boys ain't playing, preacher.
I'm aware of that.
What is going on?
Wash, call the cops. Tell them we give up.
No, thank you.
Tracy, what are you doing?
I said no. Those bastards up there, he wanted to yank out this 1,000,000 credit meat and leave me bleeding. All right, we need to power up. We need to run now.
Put that thing down, boy. You have no idea.
Oh, shut it, Shepard. I swear to your God, I will shoot you dead if you do not. Sarge, Zoe, what are you doing with this Bible thumper?
Wash, call the cops. But
I'll kill him. I'll put a hole right through him.
You mailed your ugly business to Zoe and me, Tracy. I'll go to hell before I watch you turn and bite us for the favor. Call them up. Tell them we'll meet them topside.
No! You shot me.
Damn right.
That's enough shooting.
Kaylee, get out of there!
Go ram it, Mel! I probably scared him back there a little bit, didn't I? Did you see the look on his face?
You're really bleeding.
Yep, they shot me. You know, I think you and I really had a moment back there. I need you to fly me out of here. Can we take this shuttle?
I ain't going anywhere with you.
Nobody's going anywhere, Private.
What is going on?
Don't make me.
You brought this on yourself. Got in over your head with those stone-cold gut runners. Then you panicked, put the whole mess down on all of us. Think that trail of bodies Womack was talking about? I'm thinking some of that trail was left by you.
And you ain't left a trail of bodies, work you do. Because your rep speaks elsewise.
Weren't bodies of people helping me out.
And you're helping out lots.
because I needed a chest wound.
That can be seen too.
Do you think I'm stupid?
In every way possible.
Do you know why I picked you and Zoe? Because you're saps. You repping out as stone killers, but I still remember the old Sarge with his stories and his homilies, glory and honor.
Maybe you should have listened.
Homilies.
What are you now? What are we now, Mal?
See there? You hear that quiet? Means the call's already been made.
Well, that call means you just murdered me.
No, son. You murdered yourself. I just carried the bullet a while.
Well, now. Somebody left the dog off the leash. Haven't shot too many times to be scared by a gun, boy.
Well, Mac, I think I broke your junk.
Little problem during shipping.
Don't think I have to tell you folk the kind of trouble you're in. Wetware smuggling, resisting, fleeing an officer of the law. I'm sure a search of this ship will come up with another few felonies.
You won't be searching the ship, Womack.
That's so?
It is. You won't be taking us in, nor the boy who's dying up there.
I'm authorized to kill as I like. Shepard's notwithstanding.
Why is it you didn't call in for backup? There's a Fed station 80 miles from where you're standing. You got your command stripes at the Silverhold colonies. Puts you about 8 sectors away from your jurisdiction. Since you're running this job on the side, you took pains to keep your presence here secret. I don't imagine it would bother anyone if we laid your bodies to rest at the bottom of one of these canyons.
Just damaged goods anyhow. That makes you look like an idiot.
So, that was the plan? That was a good plan.
I think so.
You weren't that far off about me being stupid. I never could get my life working right. Not once after the war. Kaylee, I'm so sorry. Sard.
Right here.
That stupid message of mine, and I was trying to play you guys. And now, you'll do it. You'll get me home.
You know the old saying.
When you can't run, you crawl. And when you can't crawl, when you can't do that,
You find someone to carry you.
Is he gonna die?
You know, it's funny. We went to the war never looking to come back, but it's the real world I couldn't survive. You two carried me through that war, and now I need you to carry me just a little bit further, if you can. Tell my folks I wanted to do right by them, and that I'm at peace and all.
That kind of welled me up a little bit, seeing Kaylee grab his hand.
Yeah, you know the rest.
That was a trippy episode. Huh. Interesting. That kid was I don't know who the actor was, but he was actually a really good actor. I thought that when he was holding Kaylee and talking to Mal, something about that moment seemed like he was kind of like, what? Something seems really real about this. Anyway, that was a trip. But that did actually, yeah, I kind of welled up. I got like tears to my eyes when Kaylee grabbed Simon's hand, which I don't even know why. that I guess kind of makes sense, but strange. It was like a weird moment to kind of well up at. Also, the other thing that's weird is like Zoe shot him. And then he did kind of say like maybe we could fix him. I mean, the whole thing was a big fuck up, right? I mean, I was kind of thinking if Mal had an alternative plan, why didn't he say it when he was holding the gun on everybody in the bridge? Why didn't he say, look, we're not turning you over. I got another idea. So then I was thinking, well, maybe he is turning him over, which seemed highly not unlike Mal. And then, of course, it looks like they had this alternative plan. So why didn't they ever just tell him that? You know, we've got an alternative plan. We're not actually turning you over. I mean, instead of shooting him and then letting him die, that seems really weird. And then even after they first shot him, he seemed alright, and I guess the idea is he had these super organs in his body, so that's why he was able to kind of be shot in the chest and sort of live for a while and even stand there and talk and everything. And then he's like, it's nothing that can't be fixed. But then they never did go and fix it. Yeah, something seemed really weird about some of the plot points in that movie, or that episode. But it was kind of good. I liked it being sort of adventurous and, you know, not... I liked the callback to the war. It was kind of cool. And, which I sort of remember last episode, I was thinking it would be a callback to the war. And they did never do it. And then the next episode, they do a callback to the war. War Stories, I thought, would be like this. Like, if this was called War Stories, it would make a lot of sense. What was this one called? The Message. Interesting. Anyway, babbling on, but is there something else? Oh, that whole thing with Kaylee, and Simon fucking says that stupid shit at the beginning. Maybe Kaylee did realize what I was saying, which is that maybe she's sort of settling for Simon because he's the only thing around. And when he said that about her, she took offense, but maybe after she sort of... That was, in a way, the episode was more about Kaylee and her. It was more about Kaylee. Because then she was sort of falling for this new guy, and then he took her hostage, and then they killed him. That was a fucking trippy kind of episode. But I like all the sort of action of it. I like the running from them. And then they did another funny thing that kind of reminds me of like when Indiana Jones in the first one comes up on that swordsman, and the swordsman does all that fancy shit, and then Indiana Jones pulls his gun out and shoots him. And you're like, oh, yeah. That's sort of like when they're like, see if he can follow us through this. And he does all this twists and turns through the, you know, the canyons and all that shit. And then the guy's just like, oh, I'll just fucking fly above all those canyons and shit and still follow you. It's like, how come no one ever does that in the movies? That was actually pretty funny. It was like, I'll do this movie cliche that technically makes no sense. He's like, oh, I forgot they could do that. That was funny. Basically, it moved right along. It wasn't boring. It definitely, just kind of the excitement of it, I'd say it ranks. I like to think of my rankings now, but I'm not getting real specific with them. But you know, those 5 episodes that we all know are kind of fucking great, like Out of Gas and Our Mrs. Reynolds, and those 3 other ones from the central, you know, Ariel, and the last one, and you know, I'd say this ranks below those, below all of those 5 or whatever they are, but still kind of high. I think I would say I like it better than, say, Shindig, or even that one where River and, what's the one where River and Simon get captured by that indigenous group? I think that ranks kind of low on my list too. But it ranks above those, I'd say, but below these great ones that we've just kind of went through. Anyway, that was pretty trippy. And I got 2 more. Alright, 2 more. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. And hit the alerts button. Check out Patreon if anyone's interested in shelling out a couple bucks to watch full reactions. I have it. It's just chock full of everything that I've done. Just thought I'd mention it. Not really bringing it up too much. But, alright, later. Bye.